We're already live.
Again, it's another cold night in Kansas City as we are here at Sweeney Rec as the Kansas City Roos face off against the Denver Pioneers. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Cristian Martinez doing play-by-play. With me as always is Jackson Ogden doing color commentary. Jackson, we just had a couple days ago a great performance by Kansas City in the last minutes. What do you expect tonight?
Well, I expect an inspired effort out of Kansas City tonight. You know, they lost to Denver earlier this season in 3 overtimes on the road. So obviously, when you lose a game like that, you're very determined to come back and get that win, get that revenge, make sure you split the season series. So I expect Kansas City to come out firing tonight. You know, we went to the post-game press conference, Cristian, on Thursday. Even though the Roos won, Coach Menzies was not thrilled with the performance.
Yeah, he was not thrilled at all, and it seemed like he was just not happy with what he saw, and he's hoping that tonight, you know, we see some changes off of KC. Let's talk about the starting lineup. I'll start with Denver, and you can go with UMKC.
Yep.
For Denver, it's Tommy Brunner at guard, Tevin Smith, the sophomore from Danville High School. And we also got Lucas Kasunas, the graduate from Lithuania, Justin Mullins, the guard, and Toko Tainamo.
Yeah, and for Kansas City, not a lot changing. Promise and Precious Idiaru will hit the floor together to start. Raquandis Mitchell at guard, Jeff Ngandu at forward, and then Shamari Allen at guard. Same 5 as Thursday. As we are underway here, Denver wins the opening tip.
And here we go. Brunner starts with the ball for Denver. It looks like he hands it to number 1, that's Smith, and it's an errant pass by Smith, and it's going to be Kansas City ball. Great play there. Well, not a great play, bad play there by Denver to start off the game. And here comes Raquandis. Again, did not have a great performance a couple nights ago, but looking to up his numbers here tonight against this Denver team.
Yeah, and Kansas City as a whole didn't have a great night on Thursday shooting, but they were still able to get the job done.
Ooh, Ngandu was trying to go for a dunk, but hit the rim, but got his own rebound, and it's still KC ball. Shamari passes it to Promise. Promise looking, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's his twin brother Precious, and then it's Raquandis. Raquandis shoots, misses, and it's Kansas City ball again. Oh, it's Denver ball, it's Kansas City ball, and it's Denver ball.
And they're going to get Shamari Allen on a foul here. He was diving for the ball. ended up running into a Pioneer. That was Tevin Smith that he was running into for the loose ball foul.
Yeah,
so possession to Denver. And that's something to note, Cristian, is that Shamari Allen got in foul trouble on Thursday, got 4 fouls with about 6 minutes to go here. He picked up a foul in the first minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot potato going on early. And that's going to be Brunner.
That's a travel.
Yep, travel on Brunner. 2 mistakes made by this Denver team.
Yeah, I mean, your first 2 possessions being turnovers is a disastrous start if you're Denver. That's just not what you want to do, obviously. 2 careless mistakes.
And looking at the numbers, they're averaging 15.2 turnovers per game. Let's see if Kansas City can take advantage of that. And there's Promise with the ball. Gives it to Shamari. Back to Promise. Promise shoots. He misses, and it's a rebound by Smith for Denver. The star of this team, Brunner, pushing it inside. Sends it out. Another turnover by Denver.
3 turnovers in a row for Denver.
And Kansas City unable to score on the first 2. Let's see if they can get something here.
I mean, yeah, this is just Kansas City hasn't looked great themselves. They've missed a couple shots, but you can live with some missed shots. You can't live with these turnovers. Denver really shooting themselves in the foot right now.
And I was saying, Brunner seems to be the star of this team, averaging 16 points per game. As Raquandis gets double teamed there. Passes it inside to Shamari. Shamari shoots and misses, but gets his rebound.
Nice.
And gets his first points for Kansas City on a great putback.
They always talk about following your shot in basketball, and that's a prime example why. Because when you release it, only you know where it's going. Only you know how good you felt when you released it. He knew he was a little short there, so he chased the ball, able to get a putback.
Brunners has the ball. Gives it to Tynamo, who gives it to Smith. Smith lays it up, and it's good for Denver.
And Denver needed that. They needed a trip down the floor where something positive happened after having those first 3 turnovers. They run a really good play there, and Smith gets to the rim.
Promise passes it to Shamari, who gives it back to Promise. Raquandis looking. Gets it inside to Ngandu. He gets it back. Looks like Promise wants to go inside, and he does. Puts it up, and it's good. Got that sky hook in him.
Yeah, a little bit of a Kareem move right there. Great job by Idiaru, making sure he got that one through. Rimmed in a little bit, got a little close to rimming out, but ultimately got it to fall.
And then Brunner pushing it inside, sends it out. Another turnover
so that's
by Kansas
4
City.
turnovers in 5 possessions for Denver now. I mean, just very inefficient to begin this game.
And again, KC needs to take advantage of these turnovers and get some points going. But here we go. This is Shamari Allen with the ball. And again, Shamari really showcased his athletic ability against Omaha. Let's see if he can do that tonight, as well as he passes it out to Precious, who gives it to his twin brother, Promise. Promise gives it to Raquandis. Raquandis passes it inside, and it's tipped, and it's Denver ball as Brunner gets it for Denver. Here we go, layup block. A great block. I believe that was Precious.
They just gave him a technical foul, though. They have given him a technical foul after that blocked shot. I believe he stared down Brunner after he blocked his shot.
And Coach Menzies not happy about that tech. And the fans aren't either. Let's see who. I wonder if Coach Menzies is going to put someone in. But regardless, Brunner misses that first free throw.
Yeah, and now if you are Idiaru, though, you have to be super careful with your emotions for the remainder of the game, as the second technical free throw is good, because one more tech and you are out.
So now you wonder how this changes the game plan for Coach Menzies. I wonder if you're going to see someone like Mukeba come in.
Yeah, I don't think it really changes a game plan. You can normally count on a guy not to pick up a technical foul, but you just have to make sure that he knows that he has to stay in line from here on out.
Kasunas had the ball. He'll give it to Tynamo, and it shoots, scores. That's Smith with the 3. Make it a 4-5. Denver down by 1.
Denver up by 1.
Denver up by 1, sorry. Raquandis with the ball. Gives it to Premish. And there's Shamari. Shamari looking. Goes inside. Sends it out. Shoots. Missed by Precious, and it's going to be Denver ball. Tynamo gets the rebound.
And just not really good spacing there by Kansas City.
And Brunner lays it up and misses it. And looks like it was going to be a charge, but it's going to be on Kansas City. And couple questionable calls here from the coach, from the refs early on tonight, Jackson.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be an issue?
You know, I mean, they're just good. You got to adjust to the way the refs are going to call it. Every group of refs are different. You got to get used to them in the first few minutes of a game. If they're calling contact, they're calling it. Gondu felt like he drew a charge there, but they're going to end up calling it a block.
And yeah, we're in a media timeout right now. We'll be right back after that. Back from the media timeout. It's going to be
Denver ball after the technical free throws. Yeah. Or excuse me, after the blocking foul on Ngandu.
Yeah. And taking it out is Brunner. Brunner sends it out to Mullins. Mullins to Smith. Smith trying to shake off his defender, and I see Diallo is on the court, and so is Mukeba coming in for Kansas City. Well, here's Brunner. Brunner shakes it back, makes a shot. Great step back.
That was a pretty move. That was really nice out of him. Creates his own separation, hits a tough fadeaway shot.
And Kansas City with the ball. Diallo looking, sends it to Shamari. It gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell sends it to Shamari. Shamari double team, who sends it up to Mukeba. Mukeba tries to pass it to Mitchell. It's a steal by Denver. Brunner has the ball, passes it inside. No good.
Good defense there by Kansas City, hustling back and making sure that they don't give up a transition layup.
That was Kasunas trying to lay it up there. And it's Kansas City ball is Mukeba pushing it inside, and it's foul on. Looks like it's foul on Denver here. It's going to be on Tynamo.
And subbing into the game for Denver will be Marko Lukic.
Diallo is going to take it out here for Kansas City. Sends it to Mitchell. Gives it to Allen. Allen looking. Gets a screen from Diallo. And Shamari goes inside, lays it up. No good. Tynamo gets that rebound for Denver.
Yeah, and Shamari there just forced that shot. You don't really need to take that shot. Early in the shot clock, defender draped all over him. He took a really tough layup.
Brunner gives it to Tynamo. Gives it to Kasunas. And that's the new guy coming in for Denver. That was Lukic, who missed the shot there, but It's going to be a foul on Kansas City.
Yeah, loose ball foul on Kansas City. I thought that was a moving screen there on Lukic. They did not call it, but it appeared to me as if when he ran up to the top of the key to get the ball, that was a moving screen. Interestingly enough, though, not what the ref saw.
Lukic with the ball. Gives it to Smith. Smith looking. Gives it to Tynamo, who sends it inside. Foul on Denver.
Charge.
That's a charge. That's Kasunas. For a second, it seemed like he was putting his elbow out, but...
You know, and it's interesting because I don't think there's a ton different from the Ngandu play where they called it a block and that play where they just called it a charge. Interesting because they're two very similar plays. Wonder if it has anything to do with the restricted area or the feet. It's on the far side from where we're calling it, so it can be tough to see from here.
That could be the issue. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell being double teamed tonight, and that is Promise. Gives it to Mukeba. Mukeba gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots, blocked by Smith. And it's going to be Kansas City ball. And coming in for number 15, Pedro Lopez San Vicente. Coming out is Kasunas.
That's a name.
That is a name.
Fun one to say. 10 on the shot clock for Kansas City. They're going to have to get going here.
And Shamari.
Got to get it in.
Gets it to Diallo. Diallo pitches it outside to Mukeba. Mukeba sends it out to Diallo. Diallo, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's spinning around, lays it up. No good. And it's Denver ball. Brunner with the rebound.
And he got a good look there. He's got to be able to convert those. They're not easy, but it was a good look. You've got to find a way to put that one in.
Brunner passes it. It's a steal by Shamari and a poke by Denver, but Shamari gets the ball, lays it up, and it's good.
Nice job by Shamari. No panic out of him. He got the ball poked from him after he had stolen it, but he hustled, got the ball, and then goes straight to the rack for the layup.
Got a little Russell Westbrook in him.
Yeah.
And Smith, here we go, gives it to Lopez San Vicente, who gives it to Brunner. Brunner.
Shots blocked.
Ooh, bodies hit the ground. That's number 25. That's Tynamo.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get Kansas City with a foul here.
The Finland products.
Alan Mukeba Jr. is going to get called for the foul here. And Ngandu's going to come back into the game.
But coming out is Promise. And then coming in is Tyler Andrews. And coming out is Diallo.
Diallo, yeah.
Looks like that's your big
and Tyler Andrews adds a lot to this Roos lineup. I'm interested to see how he's going to affect this game because he just feels like a spark for their offense off the bench.
And here we go. That's Brunner who tried to make that pass, but could not. Brunner shoots, hits the three.
Just can't give him that look. That's just a wide open look from the top of the key. You've got to guard that better.
That's why he's the leading scorer for Denver. Mukeba gives it to Andrews. Andrews sends it inside to Ngandu. Ngandu looking. Ngandu sends it to Andrews. Andrews shoots. And no good. It's Denver ball. Rebound by Tynamo.
Yeah, and Kansas City offensively just not shooting the ball well again tonight so far. Just 3 of 13 from the field.
And that is Lopez San Vicente. And it's Tynamo. Brunner fakes it, passes it out to Mullins, who sends it to, that is Lukic. And Lukic could not make that shot.
Offensively rebounded, though, by Denver.
Yeah, it's Tynamo with the offensive rebound. And a tip pass by Shamari, but it's Denver ball. And there we go. Steal by Shamari. Shamari passes it inside. And Ngandu gets it in. Great play by Jeff Ngandu.
Yeah, great job by Shamari and Ngandu running the floor together because Shamari had to pick up his dribble before he wanted to, and so then he was looking for someone to pass to. That's why you always got to be a good teammate like Ngandu was and follow him up in transition.
Lukic sends it out to Lopez San Vicente. San Vicente sends it to Lukic. Lukic sends it to Mullins. Mullins shoots, misses, and it's a rebound by Andrews. Shamari with the ball. Shamari looking. Again, that's that athleticism of Shamari Allen. That's what makes him such a spectacular player for KC. And Mitchell. And the leading scorers here for KC. Looking to get a great night here. He shoots. And it is out, but rebound by Ngandu. It's going to be
travel by Ngandu. So Ngandu travels. It's 10-8. Denver leads. Going to go into another media timeout. 11 minutes exactly remaining in the first half. We will be back after the break.
Jackson, what are you seeing right now from KC that's working?
Well, defensively, they're causing issues. I could say that. There's not a lot working on the offensive side for them. They're 0-3 from downtown and 4-15 from the field overall. But defensively, offensively, they got 5 offensive rebounds to Denver's 3, so there's a positive, using their size to their advantage. But yeah, Kansas City right now, really it's just been forcing turnovers. Outside of that, it's been a slow start for them.
Smith. This is to Lukic. Lukic looks to push it inside. Gives it to Lopez San Vicente. Then gives it to Smith. Smith to Kasunas. Mullins. Now to Lukic. Lukic spins around, but gives it back to Smith. Ooh, and Smith shoots wide open. And no good. And it's rebound by Denver. Great play by Kasunas to get that offensive rebound and the putback.
Yeah, you can't allow that if you're Kansas City. You had 2 bodies down there compared to 1 for Denver. You just get boxed out and allow an easy 2 off the rebound.
Diallo, he gives it to Precious. Back to be Diallo. Diallo looking to go inside, lays it up. No good. And it's Denver ball. It's Lopez San Vicente with the rebound. Smith, the facilitator for this Denver offense, gives it to Mullins, gives it to Kasunas. And Lukic with the ball. Looks like Denver's all about the passing now.
Yeah, I mean, Denver's had solid ball movement so far tonight, especially guys moving without the basketball.
Ooh, Kasunas gets fouled.
Yeah, going up there, he got fouled in the paint.
And Shamari Allen's coming in.
Yeah, that foul will go against Diallo, and it's the second on Diallo.
You can only assume that he'll be the one out. Yeah, Kasunas is going to go to the line. Neither team's in a bonus yet. We're not at that point.
Although Denver is nearing it. Kansas City has 6 fouls on them. First free throw's good. Only 2 fouls against Denver so far. So Kansas City's in a little bit of danger of putting Denver in the bonus here pretty early in the half.
And Kansas City is down 13-8. 9:39 left in the first half. You're listening to K. Roos' call of the game as he makes the second one. Kasunas, it's 8-14. Kansas City looking to get some points here, down to by 6. There's McCabe looking, passes it out to Precious. Precious shoots, no good. But Shamari with his own rebound, gets the rebound. Raquandis looking, kind of shifts, shoots, no good. But Ngande almost got that rebound, but it's Smith's ball.
And just the shooting so far for Kansas City has just been putrid. It looks like it did on Thursday. They just cannot hit shots, whether they be open or contested. It's like there's a charge on Denver, but going back to the Kansas City offensive side, it's like there's a lid on the basket. They just can't get anything to fall. 4 of 18 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. But getting a defensive play like that is going to help the cause.
Yeah. Kasunas is coming out, and coming in is Tynamo. They just saw Kasunas get punched a pillar there.
Yeah, Kasunas coming off the bench or coming off the floor because he's in foul trouble. Showed his frustration, punched the pylon, punched the wall.
Oh man, McCabe still has the ball. McCabe pushes inside, foul on Denver. Looks like going to the line will be Keba. It's going to be 2 shots for Alan McCabe.
Kansas City's first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Yeah. And McCabe is first. Again, Kansas City, I don't know what is up with their 3-point game, but they're 0 for 5 early on.
And they were 3 for 20 on Thursday. So they are 3 for their last 25. I mean, that is, for a team with this much talent, something you should not be seeing.
And McCabe misses a second, but Kansas City gets their own rebound, sends it out to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots.
There it is.
Good.
That's what they needed.
A great shot by Raquandis Mitchell.
You never want to miss both of your free throws, but in that instance, it ended up being a good thing for Kansas City because they get the offensive rebound and hit a 3.
11-14, 8:19 left as Denver has the ball. Mullins pushes it inside, shakes off his defender, and no good. The rebound by Tynamo. Tynamo tries to put it up, and
It'll be deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Denver. Yeah. He was looking for a foul. None was called.
Coming in is Jevin Sullivan coming in for, looks like McCabe. And coming out is Lopez San Vicente, and coming in is number 42, Giovanni Bickham. Tynamo had the ball, gets it to Mullins. Smith pushes it inside, lays it up, or
nice.
Throws it up, and it's good.
That was a nice job by him getting inside, getting it over a tall defender.
And now Kansas City with the ball. Raquandis passes it to Shamari, who gives it to Precious. Precious looking. Gives it to Raquandis. Raquandis going inside. Almost loses control of the ball, but gets it back. And Shamari, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Shamari goes inside, lays it up, and no good. But it's Kansas City ball. Great play there by Sullivan to get that rebound for KC. And Shamari's going to try it again, and he hits it into and one.
And one, an interesting play. He got fouled, went up for the dunk. He got his hand on the rim. The ball went flying up and ended up going in. I don't know if you call that a dunk or not, but regardless, a chance for a 3-point play from Shamari Allen as we hit a media timeout. And we'll be back with y'all after the break.
media timeout. Again, we had Kasunas about a couple minutes ago punch the side of a pillar here at UMKC.
I was not happy with the call, that to say the least.
That to say the least.
Interestingly enough, he didn't get called for a tech when we saw them call Idiaru for a tech earlier, but maybe it's because he was off the floor.
As Shamari could not get that, but it's KC ball. Great play there by Precious to get that rebound for KC.
Kansas City, as usual, is dominating the offensive glass. It's one of their strengths.
Shamari has the ball. Shamari shoots from the three. And it's great. Shot by Shamari to tie this game up with 7 minutes left in the first half.
I promise you, missing free throws is normally not a good thing, but the last 2 free throws they've missed, they've got the offensive rebound and hit a 3 off of. Just huge for Kansas City. They couldn't hit anything from downtown. Now, back-to-back threes.
Smith lays it up, and it's an and one for Denver. Great play there by Smith to guard out of Dansville.
And that is a big response out of Denver. After the three-pointer by Shamari, they needed something because the momentum was completely on Kansas City's side out of the timeout. Great job there, driving downhill, fighting through the contact and finishing.
Mullins is coming out, coming in, I believe, is Brunner. Smith averaging 10 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Hits his free throw, so it's 19-16 Denver.
Raquandis with the ball. Gives it to Shamari. Shamari looking. Gets a screen from Promise. Who lays it up. No good. Block. But back to KC. Shamari puts it up. And it's good.
That was an insanely tough finish from Shamari Allen. I don't know how he got that over the defender. Nonetheless, though, was able to lay it in.
Now it's Denver ball. Bickham gives it to Smith. Smith shifting his way inside, lays it up. An excellent block, but it looks like it's going to be called goaltending. Coming out is going to be Bickham. Coming in is Lopez San Vicente. And Idiaru not happy about that call. But it's KC's down by 3.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a big man agree with a goaltending call. They always feel like they get it before it becomes down.
And here we go. Kansas City pulling something up as Shamari try to put it up and no good. And down goes Lukic.
That's going to be on, the foul is going to be on Idiaru. That's Promise Idiaru, who is very upset that he got called for that. Doesn't want to put himself in foul trouble. Coming in will be Jeff Ngandu and Alan Mukeba.
And Andrews is coming in as well. Sullivan coming out. So a whole different rotation here. The thing I like about this Roos team is that it seems like Menzies has different lineups for different situations. You can tell.
First free throw is good. We should note that Denver is now in the bonus.
Lukic is going to shoot his second one here. And it's good. 18-23.
5:45 to go in the opening half.
Let's see how the Roos respond. Shamari. Looking. Gets a screen from Ukela. Ngandu tries to put it up, and it's a foul.
Go against Denver. It should be Ngandu getting 2 shots at the line.
Ngandu's going to try to hit these 2 shots for KC to get this deficit back down to 3. Like I was mentioning, Jackson, you got to appreciate these different lineups from Coach Menzies.
Yeah, I mean, it adds a variety, adds some, flavor for you. I mean, look, not every game is the same, and Coach Menzies knows that when he's recruiting.
First one's good.
Yeah, so you want to go out and get guys that can do different things. You want to go get versatile players, and when you're able to mix match lineups with height, skill, athleticism, durability, quickness, it's just something that keeps you in games.
Then it's 2023, 5:29 left on the clock here in the first half. As Smith starts with Brunner starts with the ball, my apologies. Gives it to Lopez San Vicente. He gives it to Lukic. Lukic to Smith. Gets a screen from Kasunas. Smith lays it up, and a great defensive play by Ngandu, and it's KC ball. And Raekwon just passes it to Andrews. Andrews shoots, and it's looked good, but it just
in and out.
Yeah, bounced in and out for KC. But now it's Brunner with the ball for Denver. He gets a screen from Kasunas. And a pass to Kasunas. And a block by Andrews. Great play by the freshman. And here we go. Shamari tries to lay it up, and it's no good.
It's a really nice spin move by Shamari Allen, but he just got himself too far under the basket.
Oh, boy. Kasunas laid down the hammer. He gets a foul there. Shamari slow to get up.
Shamari Allen is in a good amount of pain. He got absolutely trucked. Crowd is not happy about that one. And we will head to a timeout, get Shamari Allen checked out, and we'll be back after that.
We want to bring it right back. It looks like the refs are thinking about giving a technical to Kasunas after that that screen that sent Shamari flying to the ground.
Yeah, obviously not sure what the refs are talking about, but you would assume that that's the conversation right now that they're having.
And it looks like they're going to get the response.
Talking to coach right now, we'll get the information at the same time as everybody else.
And
I mean, what do you think, Christian? Do you think that screen warranted a technical foul?
I think it warrants a tech, honestly.
Think it warrants a tech?
Yeah, what do you think, Jackson?
I mean, there's a fine line in basketball between a good hard screen and an excessive screen. I really think it is hard in the heat of the moment. I wouldn't be mad either way. I think just giving him a warning, saying, hey, like,
it sounds like
that happens again, we're going to give you a tech. But I wouldn't be mad either way.
Looks like from the look of it, they're going to give a technical foul to Kasunas.
Either way, Kansas City's going to shoot free throws because they're in the bonus. It'll just be a matter of if they get technical free throws or if they just get the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a foul called on the Pioneers number 177. A flagrant one foul called on the Pioneers.
And a flagrant one. So they're going to go flagrant on him.
So flagrant call on Kasunas and a foul called on Smith. So they called 2 fouls on that play.
Yeah, and that's going to be the 3rd personal now on Kasunas.
And it looks like Shamari is
back in the game.
Yeah, back in the game.
And you know, and that's another thing, Cristian, is, you know, obviously Shamari's one of the smaller guys on the floor. He's not one of the, you know, doesn't have one of the bigger builds or bigger frames. So sometimes the screen can look a lot harder when it's versus a guy like him as he hits his first technical free throw than it would versus somebody, let's say, the size of Tyler Andrews.
Shamari hits
It's
the
both.
second one. Great job by Shamari to get those shots in under pressure. And it's going to be KC ball as well. So they have the opportunity to take the lead here. And it looks like they took out Kasunas as well.
I mean, Kasunas has 3 fouls. They're going to have to take him out for his own good at this point to try and preserve him for the remainder of the game.
Raquandis with the ball.
Or excuse me, Kasunas has 2. Smith has 3.
Yep. Well, both are out right now. Both key players for this team, for Denver. And Mitchell sends it to Shamari. Shamari looking. Sends it to Dimu. Dimu sends it out back to Shamari. Mitchell, what did he do? Shamari steps back. And an air ball.
Yeah, missed everything on that one. Not typical out of him.
It's going to be Denver ball. The Pioneers are going to take it out. And it's Brunner. Brunner gives it to Lopez. San Vicente. Gives it to the big end. Brunner looking. Brunner. Gives it out to Mullins. Brunner. Bickham. And then Lukic sends it up. And no good. Oh, and the ball goes out, but it's Denver ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brunner sends it out to Lukic. Lukic goes inside, lays it up. No good. And is it going to be a call on Denver?
It's going to be a blocking foul on Kansas City.
Looks like we're going to have another. Looks like there's going to be a timeout. Media timeout. We will be right back after the media timeout. are back from the media timeout. Something interesting to note here. Denver has 10 less shots than KC, 8 of 19 to 8 to 29, and they are leading this game by 1 point. What is going on?
Kansas City's just not shooting the ball well. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Kansas City's 8 of 29 from the field and 2 of 9 from 3. Just not very high percentage shots, and they're not even shooting that well from the free throw line. They're 4 of 7 from there.
Lukic going to take his first shot here, and it's good to increase that lead to 24. 3:36 left in the first half. We'll see. And he's going to take his second shot here. And he makes it. 25 for Denver, 22 for Kansas City. As Raquandis has the ball, it looks like Denver pressing this offense late in the first half. Raquandis gives it to Dimu, who gives it to Allen. Dimu getting some minutes here for KC. Getting double team. Shoots. Good by Raquandis.
And Raquandis Mitchell's 3 will count, but a foul on the floor during the shot, or I suppose maybe right after the shot, is on Mukeba Jr., and that will put Denver in the double bonus.
And it looks like Sullivan's going to come in. Let's see who comes out. 25-25. A tie game, but it looks like Bickham has the opportunity to get the lead back for Denver. And I wonder how many lead changes there's been.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a little bit back and forth here.
Bickham's going to take his first shot, and it's no good. Sullivan coming in for Mukeba. Saw Sullivan during the pregame. Had a nice dunk. Wonder if he's going to showcase that.
He's got hops. He's got it.
For sure.
Second free throw's good.
Denver up by 1. The Pioneers doing a good job at the free throw line. 9 of 11. Dimu gives it to Ngandu. Ngandu sends it to Allen. Allen goes back out to the perimeter. Dimu to Mitchell. Mitchell giving it back to Shamari. Shamari to Dimu. Shamari to Ngandu to Sullivan. Sullivan, 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Got to put
Sullivan
something up
putting it
here.
inside, and it's no good, but Shamari gets the rebound, tries to put it up, but he just could not.
Misses the tip. Denver will keep it. Tough possession there for Kansas City. They just really never got anything going. Sullivan tried to put something up at the very last moment, was unable to get it to fall.
Brunner gets it to Lopez San Vicente, who gets it to Lukic. To Brunner. Brunner goes inside, sends it out to a wide open Lopez San Vicente, who misses, and a great rebound by KC. And here we go. Quick opportunity here for KC. Mitchell shoots the 3. It's no good. It's going to be a foul on Kansas City.
It's going to be a foul on Ngandu over the back, and you can't have those right now if you're Kansas City because Denver's in the double bonus. An over the back foul right now, you're basically giving Denver 2 points. You're not making them earn it. You are essentially just handing them that. You've got to, for the next 2 minutes and 11 seconds, avoid fouling.
And Menzies giving his Ngandu a big pep talk, showing some.
Well, Ngandu's got to know better in that situation. I mean, he just can't. You can't afford to do that in that spot. You've got to know that Denver's in the double bonus and that a foul is detrimental. Yeah, you might not get the offensive rebound. That's okay, but just don't commit a silly foul.
Bickham's going to take 2 shots here for Denver. Makes the first one.
Coming in for Kansas City, number 15,
City Diallo coming in.
And he's going to be the 11th Roo to hit the floor tonight, so a big lineup for Menzies, as you noted earlier, Christian. He's really mixing and matching it.
I just realized they have 3 sets of brothers playing on this team. City and Babacar. Jeez Louise.
Second free throw is good. 28-25. Denver leads.
Dimu. Here's Sullivan, and it's a foul on
Going to be on Denver.
Yep. Foul on Lukic. And Kansas City is going to go to the line. And Demo has the opportunity to close up this deficit for KC again.
That'll be a 1-and-1 for Demo here, so really needs to hit the first, or else this could be an empty trip.
First
And
one's
he
good.
banks in the first free throw.
Demo, a freshman, looks like Menzies is trying to get him some more minutes for Demo to see what he has in the Greek product.
And his second will
Good.
rim in.
2 big points here for Kansas City by Demo. Shamari defending Brunner well. Brunner gives it to Lukic. Ooh, tip, and it's
Stay with the Pioneers here.
staying with the Pioneers, even though it looked like the Roos were trying to say that it hit his elbow, but nonetheless, it's going to be Pioneers ball, and Lukic is going to take it out. Lukic gives it to Bickham. Bickham to Brunner. They've held Brunner to 6 points here in the first half. Great defensive performance. But Brunner going inside, sends it out to Lukic. Lukic sends it to Brunner. Brunner shoots. And no good. Diallo with the rebound. Great play. But a steal
turnover
by Denver.
Ah,
Just so it looked like that the Roos are going to get some momentum. Lukic shoots wide open, misses it, and bodies all over the floor.
he'll stay with Denver. Goes off Kansas City. Yeah, just a killer turnover there for Kansas City. They had momentum. They had something going. And then, unfortunately, just turned the ball over.
Sam coming in for Demo. They're going to give it to Bickham. Bickham to Mullins. Mullins to Lukic. Lukic sends it back inside to Bickham. And Lukic goes inside, gives it out to Lopez San Vicente. San Vicente to Lukic. Lukic goes in, shoots. Is it going to be a charge on Denver or foul on KC?
Going to be a foul on Kansas City, so this is going to be an opportunity at a three-point play. Foul goes on Sullivan, so this has an opportunity to be an and one for, or are they saying the foul occurred before the shot? They've not added the points on the scoreboard.
So it looks like it's just going to be 2.
First free throw falls.
Good for Denver. And again, this Pioneers team, they do really well in the three-point line, and they're 1 of 8 tonight, Jackson. As the second shot for Denver is good. 27-30, Roos down by 3 with a minute left. Martin gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a screen from Martin. Mitchell to Martin. Martin to Shamari. They're calling plays here. Shamari's trying to get something open. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Raquan just shoots it up, no good. But looks like it's Sullivan ball, and it's
Shot clock violation. Never hit the rim. Not a great offensive set there for Kansas City now. 34.3 to play. Denver ball, 30 on the shot clock. They can realistically hold for last shot here. Give Kansas City very little time to do anything.
Brunner with the ball. Brunner looking. There's a timeout.
Denver's going to use one of their use it or lose it timeouts here with 22.1 to go.
And we'll be right back after the timeout. seconds left in the game clock. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Runner will get the ball. Looks like 3 seconds separate the shot clock from the game clock. And Kansas City has an opportunity. They just gotta get a turnover here or force something. As Brunner shoots, no good, and it's gonna be
out of bounds. So you got, that changes things now that's out of bounds. Now you have a chance to get set. Menzies will use a timeout. One of those use it or lose it timeouts with 6.3 seconds to go in the half. So an opportunity for Kansas City here to get some points before the break now.
Yeah, and Jackson, tell me what play do you design here for Kansas City?
Well, you definitely have enough time to inbound it and get it in on the baseline. You don't have to necessarily, throw a football pass full court to get something going. So you could just throw it short and run down the court and try and get something. So if I'm Kansas City, I'm just getting it inbounded to one of my guards and hustling down the floor, trying to create a good shot.
For the Roos. Looks like they're going to keep Diallo, Sullivan, Mitchell, Allen, and Martin on the court here for the last 6 seconds.
And they'll just inbound.
5 seconds. And
the clock, they should not have started the clock. They did start the clock. They need to put 6.3 back on because Shamari didn't touch it and they had started the clock.
So they're going to.
And again, Shamari will let it dribble. Now he touches it.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mitchell shoots.
Oh, in and out. And that will conclude our first half here. Denver leads it 30-27 at the break. Great half of basketball. We'll be back with you for the second half. Should be a thriller to end this one.
We are back from halftime. I hope you guys got something to eat. I hope you guys went to use the restroom. Do what you had to do because it's going to be a great game here in the second half here at Sweeney Rec. Back at it is me, Cristian Martinez, and my fellow co-host Jackson. Jackson, tell me a little bit about what you saw from the first half and what you want to see change.
Well, I saw an inefficient shooting half out of Kansas City, so you don't like to see that. But also, something we went over at halftime, Kansas City's only got 2 bench points, something that they're really going to have to increase in the second half. You're going to need guys like Tyler Andrews, Mukeba Jr. You're going to need those sorts of guys to get going. So hopefully they can get shooting. Might have a clock issue here.
We more than likely do. But Kansas City is going to start with the ball. And
there should be.
There you go.
So just to break down what happened, I mean, we were talking it out, and they inbounded the ball to start the half, and they told them to do it again. Okay, but now we're good. Kansas City ball.
The ADR twins are on the court with Shamari Allen, Raquandis Mitchell, and Jeff Ngandu.
No, this is the starting 5.
The starting 5. And there goes EDR, who pitches it inside to Ngandu. Ngandu goes up, lays it
there
up.
You go. There you go. That's what you want to see.
That's a great play by Jeff Ngandu. Denver looking, sending it down. That is Brunner. Brunner gives it to Mullins. Mullins sends it to Smith. Smith, who had a technical foul in the first half. And Smith puts it up. No good, but it's Kasunas with the rebound, and it's a foul on Kansas City.
Yeah, not able to quite finish that, but he'll get to go to the free throw line for 2. And something Kansas City struggled with in the first half, fouling. Again, we're not even a minute into this half, and they've already committed another foul.
Kasunas had a flagrant foul in the first half as well.
On a really physical screen.
Kasunas hits the first one. First points here in the second half are going to Kasunas from Denver. And out is Ngandu, and in comes in Mukeba.
An interesting decision so early in the half.
As Kasunas misses the second. And only a 2-point deficit for KC. And Mitchell's going to start with the ball. Gives it to Mukeba. Gets it to Shamari. Shamari looking. Gives it to Idiaru. Mitchell steps back, but gives it to Mukeba. Mukeba goes inside, loses control of the ball, but gets it back, lays it up. No good. And it's Kasunas' ball.
Thinking they're going to call a jump.
Yeah, they're going to call a jump, and it's usually going to be in.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
A foul?
They're going to call a foul on Precious Idiaro. I could have sworn that would have been called a jump ball, but they are going to call a foul. And if you know how the first half went, you know how that could impact the Roos in the second half.
Very impactful. Denver's going to start with the ball. As Brunner gets it to Smith. Smith loses control of the ball, and it's Allen gets the ball. A great steal for KC, and it's a layup good by Idiaru.
And we've got an injured Pioneer on the floor. Layup was good, and then now we have
an injured Pioneer.
Can't quite tell who it is. He's getting helped up. That's going to be Tevin Smith, and he appears to be okay, so that's a good sign. He's walking off under zone power.
Smith is going to come. Like Smith is going to come out, and in is Dynamo and Lukic. And again, hope Smith is okay, but a great play by Kansas City to get that layup in to tie the game.
And Tevin Smith coming off the floor visibly frustrated after that injury. He's getting checked out right now.
Brunner gives it to Kasunas. Kasunas to Lukic. Lukic gives it to Dynamo. Dynamo goes inside, lays it up, blocked by Adiaru, but Dynamo gets the rebound, and it's going to be
Stay with Denver, but multiple block shots by Kansas City there. They do an excellent job defensively, staying put, going straight up.
Brunner's going to get the ball. Brunner gives it to Kasunas. Kasunas gets it back to Brunner. Brunner going inside, and a steal by KC. Great play by Idiaru there.
Good hands there.
By Promise, and Shamari is going to start with the ball. Gives it to Precious. Precious shoots. No good.
Just has been a struggle from downtown for him.
Forcing those threes is not working out. And
turnover going Kansas City's way. Great hands by Shamari Allen. Forced that.
Great opportunities here coming up for KC. Mitchell gonna get the ball. Let's see if they can capitalize on that turnover. Mitchell being
doubling. Yeah, they're doubling Mitchell up top. And they're gonna call a carry. Very rarely see that in today's era. They really are lenient with guys, but they're gonna call Shamari with the carry there.
Still a tie game here, 31-31, 17-32 left in the half. Denver's going to get the ball. Lucas is going to send it to Brunner. Here, and there's Dynamo gives it to Brunner. Brunner to Kasunas. Kasunas back to Brunner. Dynamo sending it inside. Tries to get some space. Going in. He puts it up, and it's no good, and it's still Denver ball. Kasunas tries to put it up.
Jump ball.
Yeah. The jump ball, but Denver's going to get the ball. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Runner going to take it from the baseline. He gives it to Kasunas. Kasunas to Mullins. Mullins to Brunner. Brunner going inside. Puts it up. No good. Brunner tried to put it in, but just could not execute. As Mitchell shoots from the three, it's no good for KC.
Just has not been himself from downtown the last few nights.
But Denver looks like they did not turn the ball over, but it's Denver ball nonetheless.
Ball will retain with Denver. They'll fight for the rebound, but Denver comes up with it ultimately.
Brunner gives it to Mullins. He gives it to Kasunas. And there's Mullins who gives it to Kasunas. Lukic going inside, sends that out to Dynamo. Dynamo. Great defense by Idiaru. Dynamo lays it up. It's no good. Great rebound by Promise. Idiaru.
And here come the Roos the other way. Shamari Allen.
Great layup by Shamari.
Lays it in.
A little finesse by the young man.
Now a stoppage of play. And not sure what we're checking on here, but
coming in is Babacar Yalu. Coming out is Precious Idiaru. Not sure what that was about, but let's
play on. No call, nothing, no foul or anything. So,
Mullins. Oh my goodness, they're passing around like hot potato. Kasunas cannot execute, and it's KC ball. Great play by Mukeba defensively as Allen goes inside.
Kick
and
ball.
It's a kick ball. It's going to be KC ball.
Yep, we're going to stay with Kansas City. Kick ball there. Student section really getting into it right now, especially when Kasunas misses, because he obviously was frustrated earlier in the game.
Mitchell gets the ball. And it's back to Allen. To Lopez, San Vicente getting ready here for Denver. As Allen lays it up.
Allen,
good. But Diallo tries to put it out.
That was a very good attempt by Shamari Allen. He nearly finished a very flashy play. Nonetheless, Kansas City leads 33-31. We're at the 15:47 first media timeout. Mark will be back.
back from the media timeout. 33-31, Roos lead by 2, 15:47 left in the second half.
And as our stats man Zach pointed out to me, the Pioneers are on a 3-minute and 37 scoring drought that is still ongoing. So really been a tough stretch for them currently. Coming down the floor here, they're going to see if they can end that.
Let's see what the Pios can do. Brunner, who gives it to Lopez San Vicente, who I believe comes in for Casunas. And then Lopez San Vicente gets it, who gives it to Tynamo. Tynamo to Brunner. Brunner looking, sends it back to Lukic. Lukic sends it out to Brunner. Brunner sends it to Mullins. Mullins goes inside, throws it up. No good.
Shot clock violation.
A shot clock violation.
And that's one of the best defensive sets I've seen from Kansas City all night. They really played that discipline. They switched well. They did a great job there of not getting confused with all the movement that the Pioneers were doing. And then they force a really tough shot, force the shot clock violation.
Showcasing why they're one of the best defensive teams here in the Summit League. Diallo with the ball. Diallo going inside, spins around, gives it to Allen. Allen looking, goes inside, lays it up, and it's good. Great play by Shamari Allen to throw it up. 35-31, KC.
Beautiful shot by Shamari Allen.
And here we go.
Teardrop floater.
Lukic with the ball, who sends it to Tynamo. Tynamo to Brunner. Brunner looking to go inside. Is being well guarded by Alan Mukeba. Brunner throws it up, and it's good. Ends that scoring drought for Denver. But KC still leading by 2. Mitchell with the ball. He's looking, gives it to Allen. Looks like the Roos are going to take their time here in this possession. Allen goes inside, shimmying in, throws it out to Idiaru, who gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes it, sends it inside, lays it up.
Great pass.
A great play by Mitchell, who sends it to Allen, and it's an and-one opportunity for KC to extend this lead.
You want to know what a true point guard is? That's what Raquanis Mitchell just showed. He might not be having the best scoring night, but that was an excellent job of creating space for himself, drawing in help defenders, and then passing it off to his teammate, Shamari Allen, for an and-one opportunity. That was just brilliant basketball from Raquanis Mitchell.
Something to note, Smith is back in for the Pioneers. And Kansas City misses that one, but ooh, is it KC ball?
The ball, and they're going to keep it.
It's KC ball. It looked like it hit Lukic's leg, and Denver not happy about that call.
And it has been an uncharacteristically poor night for Kansas City from the free throw line. Not a huge sample size, but only 6 of 10 from the line. They're typically better than that.
But they're getting away with it
They're getting away with it because they're getting the offensive rebounds. I mean, you look at that. They've got 15 on the night.
And Idiaru is going to get the ball. That's Promise. Gives it to Shamari. Shamari looking. Working his way inside. Gets it back to Idiaru, who gets it to Mukeba. Mukeba looking. Goes in. Throws it up. And it's good. Great play on the inside by Mukeba.
And they're going to, and honestly, Christian, the second I saw that, I said they are going to have to double Mukeba. That's the only way that they could have stopped him there. He's just too big to stop one-on-one when he gets that close to the rim.
And there's Brunner. Brunner going inside. Lays it up, and it's good. Great teardrop play by Brunner.
And you don't see many people move Mukeba the way he just moved Mukeba. Great job by him. Great driving layup, and a one that Denver really needed.
Diallo gives it to Mukeba. Mukeba gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots. It's good.
There it is.
What a play by Mitchell. And he is on fire.
Raquanis Mitchell is fired up. He is yelling. This crowd is going. Huge three for Kansas City. They've got their biggest lead of the night, 42-35. Diallo will poke the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Denver. This crowd is going nuts.
And something interesting I just saw, Kasunas was trying to trip a player. It looks like he didn't get called for that. Smith. throws it out to Mullins, who gives it to Lopez San Vicente. And it's an and one for Denver. Great play by Lopez San Vicente. And he's going to go to the line. 42-37, Kansas City doing a really good job offensively and defensively, showcasing that they have the upside that many people see in the Roos.
And there's no confusion why this game went to 3 overtimes the first time they played. They are throwing haymakers at each other back and forth again. Kansas City's lead cut to 4 after the made free throw.
Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell looking. Trying to stay hot here as gives it to Allen. Allen gets a string from Mukeba, who gives it to Diallo. Allen with the ball again. And sends it inside to Diallo. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots. It's no good.
Mark. Stays with Kansas City.
KC ball. It was last touched by Smith. But they're giving Mitchell these looks. And if Mitchell can hit another 3, it would be huge for KC.
Man, it would be huge for KC just to get Mitchell going in general.
Mitchell gets it to Allen. Allen shoots. No good, but a rebound by Kansas City. That's Mukeba, who sends it out to Diallo. Diallo shoots. It's no good. And it's...
They're going to call a foul on Mitchell going for the rebound.
Mitchell was trying to go for that rebound. He fouls.
17 offensive rebounds for Kansas City here tonight. That is just unheard of in Division I college basketball.
Brunner with the ball. Brunner looking, sends it to Lopez San Vicente. San Vicente sends it to Kasunas, who sends it to Smith, and it's a traveling
violation.
Can we call?
We are going to head to our second media timeout. 42-38 Roos lead with 11:55 to go.
We're back from the timeout. 42-38, 11:55 left in the second half. Thank you for listening to Roos call of the game tonight, sponsored by Roo News. It's going to be Denver balls. Taking it out will be Smith. Smith sends it to Brunner. On the court for KC is Tyler Andrews, a really good freshman.
Yeah, a key contributor, but tonight just haven't got to see a ton of him.
5 seconds left on the shot clock for Denver. Brunner moving around, shoots, and no good. And it's KC ball. Tyler Andrews with the rebound. And Mitchell going down the court. Andrews gets it. Gets it to Allen. Allen making a call here for a change here. Allen goes inside, lays it up. No good. But it's Denver's ball nonetheless. And here comes the fast break opportunity for Denver. And it's a foul on Mitchell.
It's a smart foul on Mitchell, though. It's a good idea by him. He's back in transition. He really can't do anything there. A big height disparity. He just has to prevent an easy layup.
And going for two is Dynamo. A name that took me a minute to learn.
Hey, you know.
Dynamo makes the first shot. Lukic is going to come in, and out is Mullins. Lukic not happy when he was called out.
Visibly frustrated whenever he got pulled out of the game.
A trend that has been...
I mean, Denver's got some fiery competitors. You could say that. Guys are very passionate. As the second one rims out, Tyler Andrews rebounds.
Great play by Andrews to get the rebound there as ASAP as possible. Mitchell gets it to Allen. Allen looking, sends it to Idiaru. Idiaru sends it inside to Mukeba. Mukeba pushing it inside, lays it up, and it's good.
He just bully balls it. That's what he does. He's so big and strong that he can just do that. If he would work on that more, just get a little bit better at it, he would be so much more difficult to stop. As a turnover here.
Bad play by Smith, and Kansas City going to send it down, and it's going to be a foul on Denver.
Will not be, I don't believe it'll be shooting. It will not be a shooting, so it'll be an inbound situation. Foul-wise, Kansas City has 6 fouls on them. That was only Denver's second of the half, so.
Got to be careful here for the
Kansas City threatening bonus territory already, while Denver has been pretty good tonight, all things considered, with the fouls.
Shamari's going to take it out for KC, who Mitchell shoots. It's no good, but Kansas City has the opportunity to get the ball, and they do.
Nice job by Kansas City maintaining that ball.
Allen just twirls around, falls, but still gets the pass out. Mukeba shoots.
Rims in. Shooter's touch is what you could say there. Mukeba gets it to go off the back iron and fall. Kansas City's lead, 46-39.
And Brunner going inside gets fouled. It's going to be on Mukeba.
Mari Allen is not happy with that call at all. And there it is. Denver is in the bonus with 9:59 to go in the half.
And they've only fouled KC twice.
Yeah, I mean, it was a problem in the first half, and it's presenting itself to be a problem again here as Ngandu will check in for Mukeba.
One of the big rebounders here for KC.
So 1-1.
And at the line is Brunner, who shoots, and he makes the first one. Kansas City up by 6. 9:59 left in the second half. Brunner's going to take a second shot here. It haven't been too phenomenal from the line, but nonetheless, they hit the second. 18 of 22. Really getting a lot of their points from the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been very good from the free throw line tonight.
Which has been saving them here. Mitchell has the ball for KC, gets to Andrews, who gives it to Allen. Looks like he gets the screen from Idiaru. Andrews sends it inside to Ngandu. Ngandu looking, sends it inside, lays it up, no good. Denver ball, Kasunas with the rebound.
Looked like a good opportunity to score there, not sure what happened.
Brunner shoots, it's good.
Got it. And big back-to-back possessions for the Pioneers, getting those 2 free throws and then a pull-up jumper there. Puts it back to a 3-point game.
Mitchell with the ball. Gets it to Andrews. Andrews looking, gives it to Allen. Mitchell, double team there. Ngandu going inside. Mitchell lays it up, and it's no good, but Ngandu gets out offensive rebound, and it's out. going to be KC ball.
Stay with Kansas City. Got poked out from behind Ngandu. And you can just tell that the Denver head coach, Jeff Wolbrin, is not pleased with his team's rebounding tonight, nor should he be. They've been out-rebounded tonight, only by 1 rebound total, but offensively on the boards, Kansas City has 19 offensive rebounds compared to Denver's 11.
Is it going to be a timeout?
Yeah, I believe we're heading into a full timeout.
It's going to be a timeout by Kansas City. Looks like Menzies is going to draw something up here.
And we'll be back after the break.
We're back from the timeout from Kansas City. Mukeba's going to come in for KC. Kansas City is going to take this from the inbound. It's going to be Andrews taking it out for Kansas City. Gets it to EDR. It was tipped.
And
bad. Now Denver, quick opportunity. Blocked by Mukeba.
Oh, no. That is a very subjective foul call there. I don't agree at all. It wasn't on the block, but it was after.
Mukeba.
But what a chase down from Mukeba. Given his best LeBron 2016 impression.
Yeah, Mukeba did a really good job there, but Denver's going to get at the line. Now they're in the bonus. They got a 1-and-1. Good from Lukic to cut this lead down to 2, or cut this deficit down to 2 for Denver. Lukic is going to take a second, and it's good. 46-45, KC up by 1. Still have the lead, but they want to get something going here, Jackson.
Yeah, you got to do something now. I mean, this has been a quick 6-0 run for the Pioneers. Definitely want to get something going here if you're Kansas City. You'd want to end this run as early as possible. Stop the bleeding.
Andrews sends it inside to Mukeba.
There they go. This is the matchup they want.
Mukeba lays it up.
It's too easy for him. When he gets down like that, one-on-one in the paint, it's way too easy for Mukeba. If you're Denver, you have to think about doubling or helping down there.
Mukeba really showcasing his physicality here tonight. Denver with the ball. Brunner sends it to Mullins. Mullins fakes it. Loses control of the ball, but gives it back to Brunner. Brunner looking to go inside. And it's a foul. Another foul on Mukeba.
And I just don't agree. I want them to let them play. Like, this is supposed to be a physical battle. These are two really good teams, two rivals. Let it be a little physical. You don't need to call everything.
And Menzies is not happy with it.
I just think it's ticky-tack calls, and Gandu will come in for Mukeba. I just think they're being let them play.
And 1-1 here for Brunner. Ends good. Brunner's going to get us a chance for two here to get this deficit down to 1 point for them. And it's no good.
This is the second.
Andrews, great rebound there.
Even with that miss, Denver still 21 of 25 from the free throw line tonight.
21 to 26, actually. Shamari with the ball.
Yes, 21-26.
Gives it to Andrews, who gives it back to Allen. Andrews looking to make a difference here tonight. Allen. Shamari Allen gives it to Andrews. Andrews looking, goes inside, lays it up, and shot's not going to count, but looks like
there was foul on Denver.
It's on Brunner. And
that will take us to another media timeout. Kansas City leads 48-46 with 7:41 to play.
We are back from the media timeout. And as you can hear, that is the mob, a new part of Sweeney Rec in these games with UKC. It's going to be Kansas City ball. Who's going to take it out? And Shamari's going to take it out for Kansas City. Send it to Idiaru. Idiaru lays it up and one.
And that's a big play out of the timeout. Kansas City had been reeling a little bit offensively. They needed a bucket, and now, unfortunately, an injury appears to be having on Tynamo limping off the court.
Let's hope he's okay. And coming in for the injured Dynamo is Lopez San Vicente.
Free throw is out, just out. Looked like it was going to fall, but ends up missing. And Kansas City's tough night from the free throw line continues.
50-46, 7:31 left in the second half. Denver with the ball. Kasunas gives it to Brunner, who gets a screen It's up, bitch. No good. Rebound by Andrews.
Andrew's so good at boxing out and getting those boards.
A freshman with a lot of promise.
Really, yeah. He's going to be a tremendous player in the next few years.
Mitchell. Ngandu almost had a gaff there, but recovered. But it's Denver ball as Andrews just could not get a good pass in. That's Brunner with the ball. Gets a screen for Kasunas. Allen on Kasunas.
Nice pass.
Lopez,
but he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out. San Vicente also had the wide open three and hit it, but it will not count because he stepped out.
That is a big call. The Denver bench obviously not agreeing with it. Not sure they would have agreed with it regardless of if he was in or out, but
EDR is going to take the ball out for Kansas City. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell looking. Has time. Gives it to Andrews. Gives it to Allen. He gives it to Mitchell. I've been seeing that play all night. Mitchell gives it to Andrews. Looks like he wants to give it inside, but he just pushes in. Gives it to EDR. Allen with the ball now. Steps back. Loses control of the ball. Puts it up. And
he is fouled on his way up, and Denver wanted a carry, and I can't blame them. I thought Shamari did carry the basketball there. He lost it a little bit, and it got so high that he ended up palming it above his head.
Something to see, or something to report here is, looks like someone is down for Denver. That is Lopez San Vicente. There looks like he's very slow to get up. We'll give him, we'll go on a break here for Lopez San Vicente. We'll be right back after the break. We're back. Lopez San Vicente is able to get up on his own power, and he's going to walk to the bench. Unsure what happened, but he's doing well now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've seen some tough injuries throughout this season in both men's and women's games. Just glad to see him up on his own power walking back. He doesn't seem to be too injured.
Shamari at the line, good. First shot's good for Shamari. See if he can hit the second one here. And Kansas City inching closer to the bonus as 5 fouls on Denver. And Shamari hits the second shot there.
A much needed 2-for-2 trip to the line. Kansas City had struggled from the charity stripe in this matchup so far.
Brunner gives it to Lukic. Lukic to Kasunas. Kasunas passes it back to Brunner. Brunner throws it out to Lukic. Lukic goes out to Brunner again. Brunner.
Gonna call foul on the floor. And Kansas City is flirting, not flirting with it anymore. They have officially done it. Put Denver in the double bonus.
On Tyler Andrews.
So with 5:59 to play, every foul now Kansas City commits will result in 2 free throws for the Pioneers.
Shooting at the line is Brunner. Shooting for 2. First one's good. Kansas City again. They have not gone to the charity stripe, but when they do, they're not taking advantage of it. 8 of 13 for tonight. Brunner will take a second shot. Good. 52-48. Less than 6 minutes left in the second half. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell gives it to Shamari. Shamari gives it to Andrews. And the medical staff here for Denver having a busy night as it's a put-up.
Nice, strong finish from Ngandu.
Ngandu putting it up. And as I was saying, medical staff for Denver having a busy night as both
unfortunately.
Lopez San Vicente and Dynamo are both injured tonight. Brunner with the ball for Denver. Gives it to Mullins. He gives it to Lukic. To Kasunas. Kasunas.
Good hands.
Great deflection.
Really good hands, because that would have been an easy layup if that pass got through.
It was a great play by Kansas City. And Mitchell with the ball. An opportunity to get a strong lead here at the end of the second half. Less than 5 minutes left. Sends it inside to Ngandu. Ngandu puts it up.
Travel.
Travel called on Kansas City. It's going to be called on Ngandu.
54-48, Roos lead. 4:54 to go in this one. Denver is in the double bonus.
Denver's going to get the ball. Brunner. Brunner looking. Foul is going to be called on.
And it's just not a foul you can afford. Denver's already in the double bonus. You cannot afford an off-ball foul. It is essentially giving them 2 free points.
It's going to be called on Shamari. Shamari and the ref are having a little talk here. Shamari trying to argue his case here with the refs, but did not win. Thank goodness he didn't go to law school. And the first points are good. That's the first shot's good for Mullins.
Diallo and Mukeba coming in. Mukeba coming in with a limp. And Ngandu and Andrews will head to the bench.
Something to track here as the game continues. Denver 24-29 at the line. They've been pretty solid.
And Mukeba is playing with 4 fouls right now, so he has to be careful.
And he's limping as well on the court. Interesting call by Menzies. Let's see what happens here as Allen has the ball. Gives it to Diallo. Diallo sends it inside to Mukeba. Mukeba calls her. Oh, pushing it out.
Nice pass.
Mitchell fakes it. Steps back. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Allen goes inside, sends it out to Diallo. Diallo, 3 seconds, lays it up.
Dang, got it. Nice patience from Diallo. Could have taken a 3, but he makes a nice fake and heads to the rim.
56-50. Diallo gets up on Brunner. Brunner puts it up. No good. And a foul called on Kansas City.
It can't be on Mukeba.
It is. It's Diallo.
Diallo. I was about to say Mukeba was under the rim, but he backed up to make sure that he did not get that 5th foul.
But both Diallo and Mukeba, 4 fouls tonight.
And Diallo's got 4 fouls, and he's only been in for 9 minutes.
It looks like Precious is going to be coming in. I'm assuming he'll be coming in for I'm assuming he's coming in for Diallo. And he will. Diallo being subbed out for Precious Idiaru, the freshman from Speyer, Germany.
Yeah. And also something to watch, Promise has 3 fouls himself, Promise Idiaru. So a lot of foul trouble for Kansas City right now. They've got to be careful.
And he puts it up, and it's good. Brunner hits both shots, 56-52. Kansas City up by 4, but they want to keep this.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Mitchell gives it to Allen. Allen gives it to Precious Idiaru. Gives it. And Promise is on the court as well for Kansas City. As Mitchell has the ball, gives it to Allen. Allen looking, shakes up, looks.
Fades, nice. Shamari Allen just making something out of nothing.
A great fadeaway by the senior guard.
Fantastic shot.
Brunner gets a screen. Brunner shoots, misses, but it's Denver. Oh, Denver ball.
And we will enter our final media timeout. 58-52 Roos lead, 3:20 to go.
We are back. 58-52, Kansas City leading by 4, 3:20 left in the second half. Kansas City with 10 fouls. Meanwhile, Denver with 5. Leading the way for Kansas City tonight has been Shamari Allen with 23 points. Really carrying this Roos offense.
You know, he was the leading scorer, or I believe he was at least one of the leading scorers on Thursday night. Was one of the few guys who shot well on Thursday night, and he's doing it again here tonight.
Smith gives it to Brunner. Brunner looking to go inside. Is it going to be called a charge? It is called a charge.
Huge call. Gigantic call there.
And they're calling this having some fun.
Obviously, we know Kansas City is in foul trouble. Mukeba
doing some last-minute cleanup.
Gonna go over and clean up the sweat. He's doing it all.
He's cleaning up both sides of the court.
He's saying, hey, if I clean this up, can I lose a foul? Can I go back to 3?
Mitchell with the ball. Idiaru into Allen. Oh, kick ball on Denver. I think that's going to be on Bickham.
We've had more kick balls tonight than I think we've had in any other game this season. Just a kind of a random thing, but I feel like we've had 3 or 4 tonight.
Thought we were watching soccer for a second.
Yeah,
but
for real. World Cup's over.
World Cup, well, yeah, World Cup's over. And, well, there is English soccer, or English football, sorry. 1-1 for Kansas City. Mukeba's going to go up to the line. It's good.
Nice. That's a big shot. 59-52. This equals the largest lead Kansas City's had tonight. If he makes this next one, it'll be the largest lead they've had of the night.
It's
Got
good.
it. 2 huge free throws from Mukeba. It's an 8-point lead with 3:05 to play.
Mukeba, cold as ice. And Denver's going to have the ball. Runner looking. Runner, great steal by Allen. Reading that play well. Sends it out to Mitchell.
And Kansas City, yeah, smartly going to slow it down here. Had an opportunity for a transition bucket, but you want to make sure you're getting a quality possession here.
Mitchell gives it to Idiaru. Gives it to Allen. Throw up the Roos. They've thrown up the Roos. Allen gives it to Mukeba. Mukeba shoots. It's no good, but Idiaru with the rebound.
And now, and that's just huge because Kansas City can just waste more clock now. Clock reset to 20 seconds. That's big time.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Mukeba. Mitchell had the look, but just could not.
3.
Gives it to Idiaru.
Got to put a shot up
left.
now.
Shot.
They did not get that off. Shot clock violation. 2:12 to play. Kansas City leads by 8. Denver in dangerous territory now, needing to score quickly and get some stops.
Smith gives it to. There you go. Smith just gives it out. There we go. Gets a screen pick as soon as broke. Runner looking, sends it out. Great steal
Nice
by
steal.
Idiaru. Idiaru going down the court.
Slam dunk! Slammed it home.
Idiaru.
Woo! Got
Great
this
play.
building going crazy.
And Denver's going to call
Timeout by Denver. A big time slam from Idiaru.
a great play. Just what the Roos needed to get this lead to 10. And the Roos are celebrating.
Denver not happy with themselves right now. That's Tommy Brunner coming off the court. He is losing his composure. His teammates are going to have to go get him, calm down. He has absolutely just lost it. We've seen a few Pioneers tonight see the frustration get the better of them, but Cristian, Kansas City coming up huge defensively.
Yes, they are. We're going to be right back after this break. We're back after the timeout.
And before we went to that break, Cristian, just the Kansas City defense making huge plays here down the stretch.
Runner was noticeably heated after that timeout. Looks like he's not on the court for Denver. And taking it out for Denver is going to be Lukic.
Denver needing points badly here. Minute 45 to go. They trail by 10.
Dos minutos left. Less than dos minutos. That's a turnover.
Very close to a turnover.
The
But
other
Denver has numbers. Pull up 3. No good.
going to be no good. Mukeba with the rebound. And here comes Kansas City. Idiaru, there you go, young man. The freshman from Germany setting it down. And here comes Denver. Smith lays it up, and it's good.
If you're Kansas City now, just drain the clock. You got 1:10 to go. You're up 10. Pass it around. Take your time. But this energy, as Raquandis has fouled here, this energy, this team has just been electric in these final moments. The defense leading to transition points. Big time from Kansas City.
And at the line is going to be Mitchell. It's going to be a 1-on-1.
1:03 to play. Kansas City with a 10-point advantage.
And it's good. 65-54. See if they could hit 66. That would tie for how much they average per game. And again, I have been impressed by this Roos offense and defense. Got to be a great win here tonight for Coach Menzies. 66-54. 1:03 left in the second half.
Kansas City just want to play straight up here, prevent the three, no fouls.
Let's hope they don't play prevent.
Great defense. Tough shot. Denver will call a timeout here. 66-56, 53.5 seconds to go in the game.
And we're going to talk a little bit here for a second while the band takes a rest. Jackson, what has worked overall for this team?
Well, I mean, defensively, Kansas City has just become menaces, man. They become unbelievably aggressive, getting steals, going to the other end, really doing some nice things. You hear it all the time. Defense turns into offense. A great defensive team sets themselves up for some great things on offense, and Kansas City has done that here in the final moments. They've played some really, really good basketball, and as long as they can make some free throws, not commit turnovers these final 53.5 seconds, they're going to get revenge on Denver. They're going to get to beat Denver after Denver beat them earlier this year.
On the court is Mukeba is going to take it out for Kansas City. Raquandis gets the ball. Mitchell gets it. Sends it back to Allen. They're not fouling the Roos. Idiaru gets it. Mukeba gets it. Idiaru, great play.
And sometimes the ball just bounces your way. There was 3 or 4 passes there that could have been turnovers. Kansas City, though, just fortunate right there. Bounced right into Idiaru's hands.
And that's a shot by Smith. No good. And Denver still gets the ball. Mullins has it. Mullins goes inside, shoots, it's good.
And another timeout by Denver. Might as well use them. 23.6 to play. Kansas City leads 68-58. And we'll see if this is a full timeout or a 30-second timeout.
And it looks like it's going to be a
30-second timeout for Denver. So 68-58 here. Not much Denver can do except kind of hope for some turnovers and maybe a couple miraculous threes, but
at this point you play for you just gotta play for pride.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do anything you can to try. There's been some crazy stuff happen in college basketball over the years, but this would be up there with one of the crazier comebacks of all time. That was the last timeout Denver had. They might as well have used it. Kansas City with a 10-point lead. Would you expect Denver to foul here, Cristian, or would you expect them to just let this one ride out?
Game's not even close. EDR is going to take it out. It's going to be Precious. Making big plays here for KC. Mitchell gives it to Mukeba, and they got to
get it past half court. Stepped out of bounds with 15.2 seconds remaining. Raquandis Mitchell stepped out of bounds. So a good trap by Denver.
And Smith is going to take it out for Denver.
If you're Kansas City here, just no three-pointers. You just want to prevent the deep shot.
Kasunas gives it to Smith. Smith going inside, puts it up, it's good.
Inbounded really quickly, 9.2 seconds to go. Mitchell is fouled and goes over the scorer's table with 6.7 to play. This one is all but over.
6 seconds left.
Raquandis Mitchell can just add some stats here at the free throw line.
Maybe
Denver does not have a timeout to stop the clock anymore. They're going to have to go the length of the court whenever these 2 free throws are done.
It looks like coming in is going to be Ngandu for Kansas City.
And while Raquanis Mitchell, it wasn't his best night, he shot 3 of 14 from the field as his first free throw's good. While it wasn't his best night, he was the lone man to play all 40 minutes. He played every single minute here tonight. He's just such an important presence for Kansas City out there.
Looks like Diallo is going to come in as well. Coming out is Shamari Allen. Looks like he's going to give Allen getting a stand-up ovation after having an impressive performance.
Shamari Allen deserved a standing ovation. He played some fantastic basketball here tonight.
It looks like Mitchell's going to come out for Dimu.
70-60 Kansas City leads, and we're just about to put the finishing touches on this one. What will be the Roos' 3rd consecutive Summit League victory.
5 seconds for Denver. Smith tries to put it up, but he could not. And
ball game. Kansas City wins it 70-60. Their 3rd straight Summit League win. They improved to 6-4 in conference, 10-13 overall.
What a game by Kansas City. And as they shake hands, again, a much-needed win. And as I see the EDR twins celebrating, it's an awesome win here for KC. Great momentum as they enter a 3-game win streak and have the possibility to make it 4 against Oral Roberts, who seems to be the king of the crop when it comes to the Summit League. Thank you for so much for listening, guys. We appreciate you joining us. Shout out to Roo News, Kansas City Athletics. Again, our guy over there at High Key Productions, Keaton Baker. We appreciate you guys listening. Have a great night. Roo up. And
go Chiefs!
Go Chiefs!